A very good day from the most vibrant city of the world, Dubai, that is. It's a beautiful day, sunny and bright, and with 22 degrees Celsius. Goodbye 2022, which has been a phenomenal year in terms of success, growth, and development across quite a number of markets and quite all Emirates. And very happy New Year to you all. In this short video, we are going to address the UAE real estate market performance in 2022 and what is Windmills' outlook in 2023. And more specifically, we're going to talk about what has been the sales prices trend, the rental prices trend, the popular communities around the Emirates, the major projects that are in the pipeline, and briefly spotlighting on the supply and demand of the UAE real estate market. 2022 has been an extraordinary year of success. And let me begin with some good news and the positive developments that we have seen last year. Dubai Expo in 2021 has left a great economic taste in the mouth of major investors and the businessmen around the world. COVID is now over, no more restriction, and the country is free and open for more and more business. FIFA World Cup has been a major success. Congratulations, Qatar. And thanks to the FIFA event, now the region has Ronaldo and Messi operating and playing very close to us. UAE has registered 7% growth in the gross domestic product, which is a huge increase in the economic expansion of the country. The oil prices have been the major source of income for the UAE and have done very well for the country, averaging at $120 a barrel last year. But they have gone down to $90 a barrel, which is still very good for the country and better for the end users of the oil and gas in the country. UAE has taken many initiatives to welcome the new businesses, the new residents, the new investors in the country. And one of the golden initiatives is the 10-year golden visa, which has been given to a large score of people who are the most suitable for the country. What I see next is a huge windfall of revenues coming to the UAE by way of corporate income tax starting next year, which is going to further fortify the economy of the country. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed has made a remarkable strategy statement about a month ago, whereby the city, Dubai, has plans to double its economy to almost $9 trillion. Remarkable, absolutely. And trillion has 12 zeros. $9 trillion is going to be in the coming 10 years. And lastly, and equally importantly, Dubai real estate market has done very well. We have seen about 100,000 transactions in 1 year alone in 2022, which is the highest seen in the history of Dubai, with 60% increase over the last year. We are equally delighted to share some positive developments of growth from Windmills Group as well. We've achieved a mark of 15,000 valuations completed over the last 6 years in this country. In 2022, we received 4 awards from Dubai Land Department, being the top gold-rated company of the country, the highest number of valuations done in the country in 2021, and 2 out of 4 5-star valuers operating at Windmills. Very heartening development. And perhaps equally important, we have registered 32% increase in the revenues of the country. We have been able to diversify into machinery equipment valuation. And now and now also in building consulting services. So Windmills is increasingly becoming a one-stop provider of the real estate services professionally to our clients. While 2023 is expected to bring a lot of opportunities in the UAE, we are encountered with three major challenges. One is a highly challenged global economy. Two, the high interest rate situation, quite high, and the inflation rate situation, again, quite high. And hopefully, we are going to taper it down towards the end of 2023. But so far, the businesses are quite disrupted, and also the real estate market with the inflation rate and the interest rate going on at this point in time. And thirdly, the Russian-Ukrainian conflict and its impact on the world. So let's talk about the Dubai real estate market first, and let me share with you some interesting numbers reflecting the performance of the market. The average sales price of a residential unit in Dubai in 2022 stood at 1,200 dirhams per square foot, with 21% increase over last year. The average rental price of a residential unit increased by 7% in 2022. We learned about the sales transactions have hit the record numbers in Dubai in 2022. About 100,000 transactions were concluded, with 60% increase over last year. When it comes to the sales value of those transactions in Dubai, they have also made records. We are talking about 266 billion dirhams worth of transactions happened, and which is reflecting 77% increase in the transactions of sales value over a year. About 55% of the properties transactions were off-plan compared to the ready transactions. And the price ticket, which is the most favorite, in which about 61% of the transactions happened, were under 2 million dirhams. The top performing areas in terms of sale in Dubai in 2022 were Business Bay, Dubai Marina, JVC, Burj Khalifa, and Damak Lagoons. The top performance areas from the rental perspective in Dubai in 2022 were Al Barsan, Jabal Ali first, Dubai Marina again, Business Bay again, and Nadhisa. The number of mortgage transactions, very interesting number, were closed at 24,000 transactions in the year 2022, which have registered 26% increase in the market. And in terms of sales value, the mortgage transactions were again extraordinary. We're talking about 134 billion dirhams worth of transactions happened in the mortgage market, with 70% increase over 2021. On the commercial side, the price index have gone down by 9% in 2022. From the perspective of supply in the residential space, Dubai has been quite vibrant in 2022. The city launched about 50,000 units in 2022, with 86% increase over 2021. A great number. And in terms of delivery as well, Dubai-based developers have delivered more than 35,000 units in the year, which represent about 13% of the delivered units increase. In the end, I would like to talk about some flagship projects that have come in Dubai, which are meeting the eye of almost everyone. Atlantis, the Royal Residences, a spectacular project, has been delivered. The Palm Tower, the St. Regis Residences, one of the most beautiful buildings in Dubai, has been launched and delivered. The Museum of the Future, the talk of the town, representing UAE as the cultural hub of the world. Etihad Arena, SeaWorld in Abu Dhabi, Mariam Island in Sharjah and Sharjah Sustainable Cities are one of the most prominent new projects that have been developed in the UAE during 2022. Let's go south to my second favorite city in the Emirates, Abu Dhabi. The number of transactions in terms of volume happened in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi in 2022 for residential units is approximately 9,000, which represents about 40% increase in the transactions over 2021. In terms of transaction value, we noticed 8.4 billion worth of transactions, which represent 50% of the increase over previous year. In terms of supply in the residential space, and especially in the freehold segment in 2022 in Abu Dhabi was 3,000 units, and we are expecting in next year the supply to increase to 4,800 units next year. In terms of average sale prices, Abu Dhabi residential units registered an average sale price of 1,100 dirhams per square foot, which is 10% higher than a year before. And in terms of rental prices, we saw stability in the Emirate at the price of 60 dirhams per square foot per year. So this is the story of Abu Dhabi. A few performance-oriented words for the Northern Emirates. Ajman residential prices have been stable in 2022. The Sharjah prices have increased by about 7% last year, and over the last 3 months we noticed about 20% increase in the premium properties in Sharjah, thanks to the new law that everything in Sharjah, almost everything in Sharjah, is now freehold. Ras Al Khaimah prices increased by about 10% in the year 2022. With regard to rentals, Ajman showed stability, not much change. Sharjah also shows stability in 2022, not much change, but the Ras Al Khaimah went up by about 3% in terms of rent. Now, perhaps the most important question of this talk with you, what is the outlook of the real estate market in the UAE in 2023 and ahead? Despite the global challenges like recessionary outlook in Europe and the US and the high inflation rates and the ensuing high interest rates at the moment, which is disturbing the businesses around the world heavily, and the ongoing Russian-Ukraine conflict, which are the challenging subjects for real estate markets across the world. However, the outlook of the UAE real estate market is positive. Yes, the interest rates have gone up from on the average of 3.5% in 2021 to about 5.5% for real estate mortgages in 2022, and we still believe that the market is going to be stable in 2023. And the reasons are that Saudi, UAE and Qatar are continuously registering positive economic developments and the new developments in the real estate market. Dubai has a very aggressive growth plan in the coming 10 years. We heard about Dubai economic agenda of around $9 trillion economy in the coming 10 years, and the urban master plan of 2040 will definitely keep the real estate developments in the market high. The country still offers a very high rental return in the world compared to the large and the developed cities in the world. My enthusiasm and positivity about the real estate market in the UAE in general and Dubai in particular are coming from few facts. And the first one is the government is relentlessly coming up with new and welcoming regulations and initiatives to attract investors from around the world, especially from Israel, from China, from Russia, from India, from UK, and many other countries in the world. Interest rates, yes, has been a burden for a mortgage-based end user over the last 1 year, but as per the Fed announcements and reports, we are expecting to see the interest rates to go higher by 50 basis points over the coming 6 months, and then it should taper down by 50 basis points in 2023 and maybe about 100 basis points in the year 2024, which is going to ease up the mortgage market in the UAE as well. Thank you very much and have a great year ahead.